fresh 19-month low for the rupee. That's the lowest level that we've had on the currency, that of 68.6. And we haven't seen these levels since November 2016. Let's get in further perspective on what's really going on with the currency. Bhaskar Panda, Senior Regional Head Treasury Advisory at HDFC Bank, joins us on the show right now. Bhaskar, hi, afternoon. Just quizzing really as to what's going on with the rupee. Is it chasing equity market weakness? Is it fresh commentary from Trump which is bringing about this fear?
Good afternoon. I think the rupee weakness is a combination of all of this and more. However, we should not be too much surprised with this weakness because, it was in store for quite some time and it has come now. So that's why, the fact is hitting us right now. However, having said this, we are not the only one in the emerging currency space. So if you look at other emerging market currencies, they have also lost quite a bit, like rupee against the dollar. 2-3 things needs to be kept in mind now. One is, dollar index, which had surged towards almost 95 in the recent past, probably seeing some kind of sell-off from here. So that is something should be positive for rupee going forward. Second, oil price, which was surging, every day, has remained more or less range bound, and the positive news from OPEC has helped it. So these two are actually positive for the rupee. For today, why rupee is depreciating too much is the fact that I hear that a lot of open interest in the futures market. Probably that is coming to affect the onshore market here. So maybe we can see new levels going forward, and the next reference point would be 68.85, which we saw in November 2016. And then any break of that, then we are going into a new territory. As of now, I think we should look at going towards that and maybe falling from there. Maybe tomorrow will be a new day. But yes, depreciation trend will remain, and I think going forward we will see some more depreciation.
Thank you for joining us. Two-part question. First, you said you are anticipating a correction in dollar index from 95 odd levels. Why you are anticipating that? One. And secondly, as you rightly pointed out, most of the currencies in EMs have been depreciating, and if we have to compare with China and for exports, that is also one of the currency which we should benchmark to. Whenever currency falls and now moving towards all-time low, people start anticipating that RBI would step in. But do you think this time it won't happen and RBI would allow currency to depreciate in line with what's happening with EM, and one should not anticipate too much of interference by RBI?
I think I'll answer the last part first. RBI never has told, neither is it his policy to keep dollar rupee at a certain level. What they do is that they come and intervene when there is too much of volatility. So I cannot say, but probably they might be there even today also. I really don't know. I cannot comment on that. So that is a part of how RBI will manage or is managing the flows and is managing the volatility in dollar rupee. Second part, why I said that dollar index will have some kind of retracement is the fact, if you see the charts, basically, dollar index was at 89 just, in April 2018, which has moved towards 95, which we had seen earlier in, November 2017. So that's a very technically very valid and, vigorous resistance point from where it is coming down. So probably technically there, I am expecting it to go towards, below 94 for some time. And that is the reason why I'm saying that, rupee might get some respite. What the US president will say or do is something which will, nobody can predict. So I have nobody to predict that also. So maybe that is what I wanted to say on the dollar index.
And I think that's what you've made amply clear, that there could be further weakness, but it's all linked to global factors as well. Thanks very much, Mr. Panda, for joining us with your reaction on the currency's fall. The rupee is the top story. I think it's perhaps more dominant than what the equity markets are doing, because we're at record lows. You know, emerging market currencies have been facing a lot of pressure. There's been renewed selling in the Brazilian real as well as the Turkish lira. So it's coming in from all quarters. It's not like we are amidst in this fall all alone.